So question number 206. From the following information, calculate inventory turnover ratio, operating ratio, and working capital turnover ratio. So inventory turnover ratio के लिए हमें चाहिए cost of revenue from operations. तो पहले हम देख रहे हैं इसमें revenue from operations. रेवेन्यू होगा 1,80,000 माइनस सेल्स रिटर्न 20,000, तो 1,60,000 cost of revenue from operation opening inventory plus purchase plus carriage inward minus closing inventory. Opening inventory is 56,000 plus purchase 92,000 plus carriage inward 8,000 minus closing inventory 44,000. One lakh 12,000. Average inventory will be opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. 50,000. So inventory turnover ratio will be cost of revenue divided by average inventory. 1,12,000 divided by 50,000. 2.24 times. इसके बाद हमें चाहिए ऑपरेटिंग रेशियो. तो कॉस्ट ऑफ रेवेन्यू प्लस ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंसेस divided by revenue. From operation. Cost of revenue है 1,12,000 plus operating expenses. So office expenses 8,000 plus selling expenses 4,000. Revenue is 1,60,000. So 1,12,000 plus 8,000 plus 4,000. 1,24,000 divided by 1,60,000. 77.5. Then a working capital turnover ratio. So revenue from operations divided by working capital. Working capital is current assets minus current liabilities. Four times. So question number 207. From the following data, calculate gross profit ratio. So gross profit is revenue from operations minus cost of revenue from operations divided by revenue into 100. So 10 lakh divided by 30 lakh into 100. 33.33%. दूसरा है नेट प्रॉफिट रेशियो. So net profit divided by revenue into 100. So net profit is 3 lakh divided by 30 lakh into 100. 10%. थर्ड है वर्किंग कैपिटल टर्नओवर रेशियो. So revenue from operations divided by working capital. So 30 lakh divided by working capital is current assets minus current liability. So 6 lakh minus 2 lakh. 7.5 times. Debt equity ratio. Debt upon equity. So debenture is long-term debt divided by equity is paid up share capital 5 lakh. So 0.50 is to equity में 5 lakh का paid up share capital and net profit reserve and surplus भी ऐड करेंगे. So net profit is 3 lakh. 0.31:1। उसके बाद है प्रोप्राइटरी रेशियो। शेयर होल्डर फंड्स divided by total assets into 100. Shareholder funds is 8 lakh divided by total assets, non-current assets plus current assets. %64%. So shareholder funds equals share capital plus reserve and surplus. So 5 lakh plus 3 lakh. 8 lakh. Total assets equals non-current assets plus current assets. 6,50,000 plus 6 lakh into 12,50,000. क्वेश्चन नंबर 208। तो हमें इसमें क्या निकालना है? ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट रेशियो। तो ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट रेशियो, ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट दिया है 30,000 divided by revenue is 1,50,000 into 100, 20%। सेकंड है ऑपरेटिंग रेशियो। कॉस्ट ऑफ रेवेन्यू प्लस ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंस divided by revenue। Cost of revenue is revenue minus GP। तो रेवेन्यू है हमारे पास 1,50,000 minus 30,000 equals 1,20,000 plus operating expenses 7,500 divided by revenue 1,50,000 into 100। 85%। So inventory turnover ratio is cost of revenue from operations divided by average inventory। So 1,20,000 divided by average inventory is opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2। So inventory turnover ratio is cost of revenue from operations divided by average inventory। So cost of revenue is 1,20,000 and average inventory is 30,000। So inventory turnover ratio is 4 times। We have trade receivable turnover ratio। So trade receivable turnover ratio is revenue from operations divided by average trade receivables। So revenue from operations मतलब credit revenue। Okay. So credit revenue is 1,50,000 टोटल रेवेन्यू को हमने क्रेडिट रेवेन्यू अज्यूम किया है। एवरेज ट्रेड रिसीवेबल्स तो ओपनिंग नहीं किया था, क्लोजिंग ट्रेड रिसीवेबल्स को देखेंगे तो 16,000, 1,15,000, 50,000 divided by 16,000, 9.375। क्वेश्चन नंबर 209, net profit before interest and tax, non-current assets, current liabilities. Calculate return on investment. Formula is profit before interest and tax divided by capital employed into 100. 72,000 divided by capital employed is non-current assets plus current assets minus current liability. So non-current assets is 3 lakh. So non-current assets is 3,40,000. Current assets is 90,000 minus current liability is 30,000. Four lakh. %18. रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट कैलकुलेट करना है हमें, तो इसका फॉर्मूला है प्रॉफिट बिफोर इंटरेस्ट एंड टैक्स डिवाइडेड बाय कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड। सो नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर इंटरेस्ट एंड टैक्स दिया हुआ है 60,000 divided by capital employed is non-current assets 2,20,000 plus working capital 3 lakh. 20%.